You're gonna mask, you're gonna be frustrated, and it's just gonna fall right off. Some of them, within seconds, 10, 15 seconds. All right, today I'm gonna be talking about tapes and exterior paint that tapes don't stick to. So there's some new technology out with paints. I'm actually painting with a product from Sherwin-Williams. It's Emerald Rain Refresh. And part of that technology is stuff doesn't stick to it. Dirt doesn't stick to it. Any dirt that gets on it, in rain will just wash it right off. Anything that gets on there, a hose, rain, that technology, stuff's not gonna stick to it. So with that, tape's not gonna stick to it. And I'm doing a tape test right now because I started hearing people feedback on my social media, that, oh my gosh, tape doesn't stick to that stuff. Well, FrogTape has come out with a product, FrogTape Very High Adhesion exterior tape. And this tape, part of what this tape was designed for is to stick to these hard to stick to paints. I think it's like low VOC paints have the same issue, but you're probably gonna start seeing this technology, with all kinds of paints out there. You can see tape, I got tape here in the shade, I've got tape in the sun, and in the shade it sticks better than in the sun. Some of them, within seconds, 10, 15 seconds, it fell off. I have multiple types of FrogTape blue painter's tape, FrogTape Advance, a brand new tape out by FrogTape. That's this right here, one of their latest technologies. FrogTape Very High Adhesion. This is my everyday FrogTape production tape. FrogTape Green, which I use all the time. FrogTape Yellow, which is a delicate surface tape that is meant for floors and delicate surfaces. So, with this, it's interesting. The FrogTape Orange, it's a pretty high adhesion, exterior production tape. It's probably one of the tape I use the most out of all the FrogTape products that I use. The second most that I use is probably FrogTape Green right here. The new Advanced tape is a washi paper tape, which is absolutely amazing. But here's the Very High Adhesion tape. Over here in the sun, the yellow, the green completely fell off. Limeish green still on there. The yellow's starting to come off. The blue's coming off. But the orange and their Very High Adhesion tape are sticking. So this is sticking fairly decently. So I think I can still mask, like doing multiple colors. I'll need to mask a gable over here. So I got to mask it off to spray the gable. And so these are sticking enough that I can actually mask. I definitely wouldn't want to use, any of the other products because, you're going to mask, you're going to be frustrated, and it's just going to fall right off. So I think part of, painters out there where I'm seeing, the comments on social media, you need the right tape for the application is I guess what I should say. So if you've never heard of FrogTape Orange, it's been out there for a long time and you can get it at just about every paint store out there. The best production tape you'll ever use. FrogTape Orange. And then the next thing, here's the very, very high adhesion tape, which I probably, since it was meant for this and meant for like those low VOC products, I mean, you could just tell by taking it off the roll, the adhesive on this stuff is extremely strong. So a few of the places that you'd be using it, on a roof, dusty roof, fences, dusty concrete when we're trying to mask off the footings and stuff, very high adhesion tape. If for some reason you don't have access to that, then get the orange because the orange is performing. It's starting to lift off on the corners a little bit, but it's still like on there pretty strong. The adhesive is pretty strong. The new FrogTape Advance that's on there because it's got a pretty strong adhesive. It's thinner, a washi tape. It's got a longer release time, a 28-day release, 21-day release. The blue is a 14-day release. So if you're really, particular about release times, the orange is 3-day release. If you're masking on an exterior, you don't want to be using these tapes for longer than the release times on an exterior. Like if you're using this technology in these paints and stuff, when you're masking, I wouldn't be thinking this masking is going to be on there even for a day or for a few hours. I'd be masking and spraying immediately. I'm not sure the very high adhesion tape, see if it's rated, got a release time on it. I've never looked at it, see clean day release. Does it call it out on here? 3-day clean removal. So it has the same clean day removal as the FrogTape Orange. So there you go, a little bit about tapes and the paints out there that tapes don't stick to.